Hey guys, it's Cayley. I'm back with another thrift video. As stated in my last video, I was able to, since quarantine, go back to thrifting. The Goodwills in my area opened back up, which I'm really excited about. So I did get so much at this Goodwill that I wasn't able to put it all into one video, so I'm splitting it up. If you want to see the first video, check out my last one. For today's video, I have women's items to show you that I picked up on this last trip. Real quickly, I wanted to follow up on a couple things from my last video. In my last video, I mentioned this shirt, which I said I was going to turn into a women's item. I thought about bleaching and distressing it, but I just didn't want to deal with it. I usually do that when I have bulk items to bleach. So I just went ahead and cropped this, and that is how I'm going to market this item. I'll probably ask between $20 and $25 for this, and I'm thinking it's probably going to sell on Poshmark. Second one I wanted to follow up on were these Adriana Goldschmied men's jeans. These are the Protege. From what I saw, men's jeans in this brand do very well, but when I was doing the haul, I noticed that the back patch had severely shrunken, and it was causing the jeans to like kind of do this, to where it just cinched up the material, and I definitely didn't think I could sell it that way. I did a lot of research as to basically how to get that out, and what I came to was the realization that you basically couldn't do anything about it. So I was about to trash the jeans, and then I thought, well, it's just the leather that is destroyed, but the fabric underneath is still fine. So I thought if I cut out the tag, that would be better than just selling them flawed like that, because I don't think anybody would buy those. So I cut out the leather tag on the back, and it did kind of leave like a, I don't know, I've seen this on other jeans before. It did kind of leave like a darker mark, but I mean, it's not shrunken anymore. The jeans would fit how they normally would, and I'll just disclose that the leather patch on the back is no longer there, and probably sell them for like $5 less because of that. But if you come across what I did in that last video, that is a good option versus having to just throw them away. Okay, so as I said, these are all going to be women's items, and today I'm going to be showing you all dresses and pants. So this first item probably looks pretty weird. It's really unique. It is by a brand called Angels Never Die. Here is the brand tag, and it did have like what used to be, I think, new with tags, but I am going to mark this as pre-owned. But the brand's called Angels Never Die, and from what I can tell about this brand, they sell like bohemian, hippie style dresses. So this one's really unique. If I come down here, because it's kind of laying weird, it's got these studded details and kind of like a side panel here. And then this really interesting cowl neck detail. Then when we come to the back, it's kind of got a leather, like bonded halter top back, which I thought was really interesting. And then it kind of drapes right here. I really like the color of this as well. From the research I did, I think I'm probably going to sell this for about $25 to $30, and I paid $5 for it. This next dress I think is a vintage staple, but I'm not sure because I'm not really familiar with it, but it's called OSO Casuals. This is a size small. It's 100% tencel, which if you know tencel, it's a really, really soft material. So this is a chambray dress. Chambray, if you're not familiar with it, is kind of like, it gives a denim look, but it's really, really soft, lightweight material, unlike denim, which is thick and more hard. This is like a cold shoulder top, but it's got kind of these bell sleeve, double material sleeves, a lot of stretching here. It cinches here, and then it has the tiered length all throughout, and you can get quite a bit of volume with this. So I really liked this dress. In general, chambray dresses, or chambray, however you pronounce it, do really well for me in basically any brand. So during the summer, I really like to pick them up. This one kind of has that like peasant prairie look, which is really in right now, which is another reason that I picked it up. So like I said, I think that this is a vintage dress. Also, what makes me think that is the strap on the inside has these buttons, which typically I don't believe most manufacturers do a design like this. This is more like a vintage style. And then the back is just very plain, same as the front. I think I'll probably list this one if I do more research and it is indeed vintage. I'll probably post it for 30 and up, but I've got to do more research on this. Again, with the chambray dresses, this one is a sleeveless tiered. Again, this is a really modern style right now with the tiered, like oversized bottom. This one's more of a mini, and this one's just by Massimo Supply, which used to be sold at Target. I don't think they sell this brand anymore, or if they do, it is sold at Target. Not really a higher end item, but I do think for the style and the material, I think I'll be able to sell it pretty quickly. I only paid half off for this, so I got this one for $2.50. I think I'll probably ask about $20 for it. This next one is a dress by the brand Title IX, which I used to pass on this because I thought it was like a golf brand, like a lower end golf brand. This is a size small, but actually if you look it up, this is a very, very desirable brand, and they make a lot of these knit dresses. It's, I think from what I can tell, what they're most popular for. Like neon lime greens are supposed to be really in the summer, so that was another contributing factor. And I really like the line details of this dress. I think it's a really flattering fit. And I don't know what I'm going to ask for this. I paid $5 for it. Depending on the piece, I saw a lot of these ranging in price, but I think I'll probably ask about $30 or $35 for this dress. But Title IX is a great brand to pick up in dresses. This next piece, I don't really know the brand, but I was drawn to it for its obvious novelty print. So it's got like a leaf and birds and what I think are like berries. The brand is called H&R Hearts and Roses, which must be sold in like another country, popular somewhere. Yeah, it says hrlondon.com, so I think it's more popular in other countries, but it's new with tags. The brand didn't really matter all that much to me, so much as the novelty print, which, by the way, it feels really nicely made, quality material, but I just absolutely love this, and it can fan out quite a bit at the bottom. And the back is just all over print as well. Another reason I picked this up was because it's a larger size, so this is a US size 16, and I love putting larger sizes in my store, so that is why I picked this one up. I paid $5 for it. I'm thinking I will probably list it for about $35 to $40 and wait on the right buyer. Okay, everything else in this haul is activewear bottoms. I kind of went like, I didn't skip around the store. I went to each section and tried to stay within the sections because of the directional like signage on the floor so that everybody was social distancing. So for that reason, all these hauls are going to be broken up into like the category I was shopping in. So these are all women's activewear bottoms. I really like the print of these leggings. They are a larger size. These are by the brand Fabletics, and I'll show you how I know that here in a minute. But I really like Fabletics leggings. I can usually sell them between $25 and $30, and I usually look for printed ones or something with a unique detail. These ones are printed, really nice color, really excellent condition. They are a cropped fit. Usually with most of the leggings that I pick up, the tag is cut out on the inside. That's true for a lot of brands that are desirable. The owners usually cut out the tag, but I just basically measure it and compare to the size charts online and just put that in the listing, and I've never really had an issue with it. So these I think are like a size extra large, which is another reason I picked them up, because they are a more desirable size. And the reason I was able to tell was because there's a logo right here. So this is the Fabletics logo. And basically whenever I feel a legging that feels quality, I'll just look for either a Lululemon logo, the Fabletics logo, or some of the other brands that I look for. And then like I said, not having the size doesn't really matter to me because I can always measure it and disclose it. So that's why I picked these ones up for $5, and I'll probably list them for $25. Next, these leggings are by Nike. They've got the like fold over waistband that says just do it, which I find is a desirable selling point. These are the dry fit line, which is also good, and they're size extra small. They have the drawstring on the inside as well as the elastic band. So when I'm looking at Nike, I usually only pick it up if there is obvious branding. So I always look for the Nike check somewhere. And then also, like I said, the waistband is another great selling point for it. But with brands like Nike, Adidas, Under Armour, you really want to look for branding on it because I feel like that's the main reason people pick it up. On the back, dry fit, it's got a side zipper pocket. And they're just a pair of black crop leggings. I paid $5. I'll probably ask between $25 and $30. These are a pair of women's Under Armour crop leggings, kind of just like the Nike ones before. Look for obvious branding. So we've got the Under Armour logo right here, and I always check to make sure that this is in decent condition. This has a little bit of cracking, but overall it's still there, so I picked it up. It's got a little side pocket right here. And the tag is cut out, so I don't know what the size is, but I will do measurements and disclose that. Just looking at it, it looks like a size medium to me. And same thing, I'm probably gonna ask between $25 and $30. Another Under Armour piece. These ones are a pair of like cropped joggers, which jogger styles are really in right now. And I think especially during a time where everyone has to be inside, people like really comfy, not necessarily like gym clothing. So I think this is a good piece for that. I've got the branding right here. It's got a drawstring and pockets. And this one, I think, yeah, this one's an extra small. It does have a tag, part of the Heat Gear line. So I'll make sure to put that in the listing. I always put like dry fit, heat gear, cold gear, whatever part of a line it is. I make sure to put that in my title. And same thing, between $25 and $30 for this. I paid $5. These are another pair of Fabletics leggings. Again, on the inside, the tag's cut out. And these are pretty cool. They've got like a pink taping. And then they have some like mesh details right here for like a peekaboo effect. These are more like an ankle length legging. And these also look like a larger size. I would think probably the same size as those other ones. I think they're probably a size extra large, but I really like the see-through mesh detail. And here is the back. And then again, I was able to tell from the Fabletics logo right here. And then when I'm looking at these leggings, I know it's like not really fun to talk about, but I always look near the crotch area and the inside of the thighs to make sure there's not like holes or a bunch of pilling, because that tends to happen on women's leggings. So I did check all these over for that. And again, with these, $25 to $30, same as the other ones, I paid $5. And lastly, I found these pair of Lululemon women's black like boot cut, I guess you would call them leggings. I'm probably going to put leggings and yoga pants in there. I usually do that for the wide leg bottoms. These, just along the same lines of the Fabletics, I knew because of the logo. And for Fabletics, it's usually on like the sides. For Lululemon, it's usually on the back waist or at the bottom of the pants, somewhere on the back. So I got these. They're in really excellent condition. I'll have to look on Lulu Fanatics to try and find out the style name to determine price, but without having the price, or sorry, the style name right in front of me, I can't determine the price, but I'm guessing probably between $30 and $35 for these. I paid $5. And if you didn't know, well, first of all, the tag's cut out on the inside, but Lululemon usually has the size dot in one of the pockets, which is something I didn't know when I first started selling. So these are a size 4. And yeah, if you're having a hard time finding the Lululemon size dot, you can usually find it in one of the pockets, or if it's like a top, sometimes on the inside of the the bra that's inside of it. You can find it out that way. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing some of the things that I picked up. I do have more videos to come, so make sure that you are subscribed. Hit the notification bell, that way you can be notified when my thrift videos go up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.